Shalom, Israel. I want to start off, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000. And to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. Gonna go into probably title this "America Will Not Go Unpunished." As we continue to see, the war is ramping up, but we still have to we still have a couple prophecies before they start, before it just goes all full blown, all out war. We still have to. You still got Jacob's trouble brewing. You still got and Nicaragua, that Dorito chip. You still have that Dorito chip. You know that's coming. And if just looking around, the violence here in Babylon is just escalating to a whole nother level. I just seen on the news, a 16-year-old girl, out there, I think is somewhere in Southern California. Her body found on the freeway, on the side of the freeway. And then on top of that, you also have, Jake is they on these trains. They're taking supplies from these trains. So it's, and then on top of that, you also have the crime rate against the police. The what did it say? Roughly paraphrasing it, they're disregard their kings and start rebelling against their own kings. The leadership, the government. That's ultimately what it's leading to. The violence around Babylon right now is smoking hot right now, and this is in a craziest thing is gonna get worse. It's gonna get way worse than this. The lawlessness. You ain't gonna be able to call the police in them days. You will not be able to call 911. YAHAWAHSHI is turning up the heat all the way around. And then we can't forget about the food shortages. Every time I go into the store, it just seems like it's just slowly but surely shrinking, and the prices are skyrocketing. Meat right now is serious. Meat right now is meat is meat is up there in $20-something right now for a little steak meat, or some ground beef or something. Almost $20. So it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. But I want to go into I want to go into Jeremiah 50, and I won't make this too long. Jeremiah 50 and 14. We'll start at 13. We'll start at 13. Jeremiah 50 and 13, and it reads, "Because of the wrath of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, it shall not be inhabited." America got a lot to pay for, man. You know, Esau and ruled in the nations and just held on to their tail, and just and ultimately what they've done, you know, against Israel, the children of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. America has they they've tortured the kids of the children of Israel. That's what America, Babylon, and the nations have done. Ultimately, Esau. They've tortured us. It says, because of the wrath of YAHAWAHSHI, it shall not be inhabited. This place is on a countdown, an altar. The Lord is going to sacrifice America. This is all through the power and spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her plagues, the plagues that are coming, the food, the supplies, you know, get the gas, you know, all the little, the violence that's going on. You know, people are literally fighting back against the police right now in certain different places. I know out there in Chicago, it's a mess, you know. Even here in California too, like it's turning up. These are the plagues that's coming. You got a water shortage. That's another thing that people they're not even worried about right now. People gonna be, you know, in them days, people gonna be trying to drink their own urine, their own piss. That's how bad it's gonna get. We ain't seen nothing yet. This is just the beginning. 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon, round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. You see that? Bend that bow and arrow. And that's them ICBM missiles that's coming. You know, starting with the headliner, Russia, you know, and then China, Iran, you know, and on down, that Eastern Europe lineup versus Western Europe. And them arrows are coming here to America, Babylon. YAHAWAHSHI is, you know, has the angels. They've already set their marks on this place where they will hit. Ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows. Don't spare. Unleash 200 million missiles coming. For she has sinned against YAHAWAHSHI. You sin. Everything that America represents goes against YAHAWAHSHI, this Bible, the Holy Bible of this book. Everything they disregard against what the God of the Bible, what he says. They don't go with the law, statutes, and commandments of YAHAWAHSHI. They just don't do it. America doesn't represent the Lord. They don't celebrate the holy days. They're not telling they're not going by the law, statutes, and commandments. They're not doing it. Too much pride. 15. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand, her foundations are fallen. Yeah. You know, the system is collapsing. Educationally, militarily, socially, economically, it's all collapsing. Her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of YAHAWAHSHI to take vengeance upon her, as she hath done, do unto her. So that's what's coming. They've raped, robbed, and tortured, and just whooped Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Then took everything from you, then beat you, then killed your kids. You know, and then lying and saying that they're the people of the Lord. This place is through. America, Babylon will not go unpunished, according to what Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, the God of the Bible, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. These are his words. These aren't mine. These are his words. Take it up with him, Esau. Let's hop over to 24. Oh, Salakia. Last two right here. We'll start at Jeremiah 50:22. We'll hop over. A sound of battle is in the land of great destruction. You know, do you see the war is brewing. This is inevitable. It's destruction coming. Destruction is on its way. 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? And that's what it's going to come down to. This place is going to be hit with all them missiles, and a lot of you people, and especially you Jakes, you 2/3 that just don't get it and don't want to listen, and too proudful and arrogant. You are being preserved for those missiles. So YAHAWAHSHI gonna let you go all the way to the end, and he's gonna come in like a thief in the night, and that's when them ICBMs are gonna come. 24, last one. I have laid a snare for thee, O thou art has take also Salakia. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. And that's what's happened. You've striven against Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI vigorously. You know, you've done everything you possibly can to destroy Israel and to mock Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. You've lied, you've robbed, you've murdered, you're corrupted. This place is an altar, a countdown on America, Babylon, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. This is all through the power and spirit of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, the God of the Holy Bible, the power of Israel, the Hebrew Israelites. These are his words. Through Esau can do whatever he wants to try to demonize the word, to try to burn the word. You can't do nothing. It's a stain on you. There's nothing you can do to take that stain off you. So it's coming. But I just want to go on with that. Spirit hopped on me. Continue to fast and pray. You know, as much as you can, because destruction is on the way. Call halal Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Well, with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI BAHASHAM Rakah Kwadash. Shalom, Israel.